Hey my beautiful Leo, what is happening, what is cracking lacking, and what's poppin', baby? It's your boy for CancerMoonsTarot coming at you guys with your April 2020 love tarot reading. I hope you guys are well. If so, let me know down in the comments down below, man. Keep in mind this reading is general. If it resonates, that's awesome. If not, it's not your message. Feel free to check out any other amazing tarot readers that we got here on YouTube. These messages may resonate backwards or vice versa, so take them how they resonate if they apply to your particular situation. If you guys would like, you can follow me on Instagram and Twitter, which is all linked down below. And you guys can also check out my sister and her boyfriend's YouTube channel. That is the first link in the description if you guys want to take a look into my family's life. So what's going on, Leo? How you guys been? I hope you guys have been well, especially battling with what we're doing in today's current events. Battling out the corona. I hope everybody's been having a good time with that quarantine and chill, okay? I know it's definitely not that fun, but you know, give it some time. Give it some time. It'll phase out like everything else did, you know? So let's get into it, man. Messages for Leo here. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs throughout April 2020. What do we got coming through for Leo here? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs throughout April 2020. It's so weird to say fucking April, bro. Like, I feel like 2020 just started, which it kind of did. But, like, we're already in April. It went quick. But that New Year, though. I'm sorry, Leo, that we're ranting, but that New Year, though, that New Year was a surprise, man. We jumped into 2020, we shifted, and the world just went hectic. It's crazy. It's crazy to think. But we're here, man. We're going into April, and soon enough, we'll be into summer months. We'll be into June soon. I'll finally, you know, have my birthday. Hopefully, I can have my birthday without quarantine and chill. I'm trying to go to the bar. I'm trying to have fun, you know? But we're getting there. Let's take a look. Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs throughout April 2020. Last shuffle for my beautiful lions. What do we got coming through, man? What do we got coming through? All right, let's take a look here, Leo. So, your overall energy of the reading here is the King of Swords. Boundaries are up, and they're up high. You could be connecting possibly with an air sign here, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. You also might be a Leo sun with a lot of air in your chart, okay? But I feel here right now, King of Swords, it's about keeping your boundaries up. It's about limiting yourself from people in regards to conversations, people you don't want to talk to. You're really trying to preserve your energy here, such as preserve your vibration is kind of the thing that's coming through. Rolling into your current energy, Queen of Swords, accompanying the King. Person you're dealing with, Three of Wands. Outcome that's present, we got here the Hermit. So it kind of appears to me that you are really isolating yourself from somebody, and this person is waiting to hear from you. Okay, so this is one of those situations where you're keeping yourself at a distance from someone, and ultimately it results in distance. Hermit card. Okay, it could be a Virgo you're dealing with. So from what I'm seeing so far for you guys, I basically feel that there is somebody who's waiting for you to reach out, but you're not making that commitment there. You're not making that offer. Someone wants to hear from you. Whether they want to hear from you because they did something wrong, whether they messed up, whether they pushed you away, whatever the story is, we're going to get into that in a little bit. But I feel like ultimately what's coming through so far is you are limiting yourself from talking to somebody, and they're waiting in hopes that you're going to reach out. Clarify the Queen of Swords. Why is Leo distancing themselves from whoever they're dealing with right now? Okay, we got here Knight of Cups, and we got here Eight of Wands in reverse. It's time for new things. Time for you to project into new places, communicate with new people, offer love elsewhere. That's where you're at right now on your path. Excuse me. Allergies. So I feel like you're ready to offer yourself somewhere new. You're ready to go on a different path and say, hey, it's time for me to really expand in my love life and meet other people. Right now, I don't think you're willing to open up to whoever this is. Why is this person the Three of Wands, though? Why are they waiting around for Leo? Why is this person the Three of Wands? Seven of Cups. Whoever you're connecting with here, confused. Not sure why you no longer have feelings for them. Not sure why you don't want to be involved with them, but that doesn't make sense because this person's trying to put on a facade of acting like they don't know what they did wrong. That's kind of what I feel coming through. I feel like whoever you're connecting with is going through this energy of pretending like they don't know what they did wrong. So that's why they're waiting for you. And they're acting dazed and confused, but they're not. You know why you're isolating yourself from this person. You know why you're looking for love in different places with different people. You know why you cut this person off because of the mistakes that were made. And this person over here is all acting all dazed and confused, but they're putting on that show for you in hopes that it can attract you back so that they can get the clarity they need or get the answers they need. But this person knows what they did. Now, what exactly did this person do that Leo's dealing with? What did they do to push Leo away? Okay, Page of Cups. They offered their love to someone or something else when they should have been offering that love to you. So I feel like who you're connecting with here, Leo, someone was not remaining faithful. Somebody was not showing loyalty. And you know how it is when a Leo doesn't get loyalty, that's like the end of the world. That's like, you don't give me loyalty, because Leos are very loyal. If you betray a Leo's loyalty, you're out. 110%. And I'm a Leo Venus. I fucking agree. You betray my loyalty, you fuck me over, you don't keep your word, it's cap. You're cutting that off. So I feel over here right now, Leo, whoever you're connecting with, they went after something else when they should have been going after you. This is a person who showed interest in you, but behind your back was showing interest in other men or women, other people. And they should have been focusing on giving that love to a queen, you. And if you're a male, king, right? But put it this way. Leo, you are the king or the queen in this situation. And this person was giving it all to a page. So someone here was not giving you what you deserve, not recognizing or seeing your worth, and behind your back offering nothing but love to a page when you weren't even aware of that. So your person here is being dazed and confused. They're trying to draw you back in. They're trying to pretend like they don't know what happened. They're trying to pretend like they haven't communicated with other people or that they haven't betrayed your trust, and basically you could see through the bullshit, you know? So what I'm going to do here, Leo, is I'm going to go over the person you're dealing with. I'm going to take a look into their feelings and how they feel towards you, and we'll see what's going on with them. Then I'm going to see how you feel towards them throughout April 2020, what's going on with you. We'll see where energies align, and then we'll see the outcome for April 2020, okay? Now, in regards to who Leo's dealing with, how do they feel towards Leo currently, and what is going on with them throughout April 2020? Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs throughout April 2020. How does the person that Leo is dealing with feel towards Leo? And what is going on with them throughout April 2020? We got here Three of Swords. We got here the Star card. We got here Ten of Wands, Ace of Pentacles, King of Cups, Empress card, and then the Magician all the way to the Nine of Pentacles. So whoever you're connecting with here currently, they are definitely in a position where they feel like there's still hope here. They feel like there's still faith here. So someone still has hope that you're going to give them a second chance. That's kind of the vibe that I feel is coming through. So whoever you're connecting with, Leo, they're still hoping that you'll give them a second chance. They're still hoping that you will, bring your love right back to them. But they know what they did was wrong. And they're fucking terrified that they're not going to get that offer ever again. That offer to be partners with you. That offer to share love with you and possibly form a relationship or a connection. So whoever you're connecting with here, they recognize the severity of the situation. They recognize that by going behind your back and communicating romantically towards other people really fuck things up. And with the King of Cups here to the Empress card, they don't really know. I kind of feel like who you're dealing with isn't really growing from this situation. They're more so in their feelings about it. So whoever you're connecting with, it's like they did something wrong, but instead of taking ownership for it, instead of owning up to what they did wrong and making some changes, they're getting in their feelings instead. So that's where the, what's the word I'm looking for? That's where things just get messed up. Because whoever you're dealing with here, Leo, if they would have owned up to what they did was wrong, and if they really would have put in some effort to change, maybe, just maybe, you can have some sort of forgiveness there. But who you're connecting with right now isn't owning up to anything. They're more so in a position of, I fucked it all up, I ruined all this shit, and blah, blah, blah. They're getting deep in their feelings, and they're not growing and learning from the situation. Magician card to the Nine of Pentacles. Then they get into this energy of, well, there's always another one, right? So who you're dealing with kind of comes off like they never really cared. You know, they kind of come off like, even though they know what they did was wrong, even though they know they fucked over a chance with you, they still tap into this energy of this egotistical mind of, I can have whoever I want whenever I want it, and whoever's meant to come next I will get. So your person here isn't winning over any points. They don't have any brownie points here. They're not doing really a great job of showing you how much they care and showing you that they're going to take ownership for what they've done on an emotional level. And they're in this position where they are saying to themselves, well, if Leo and I are not going to get through this, I'm going to go find something else. So which one is it? Are they sad about what they did? Are they sad that they lost you? Are they sad that they messed up the connection? Or are they showing up this facade of, it is what it is, I can have whoever I want? You know, they kind of got the battle of the ego going on, and I feel like that's coming through really strongly. Now, on your end here, let's take a look. How does Leo feel towards the person they're dealing with, please? And what is going on with Leo throughout April 2020? Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs throughout April 2020. Let's take a look. So, first card out is the Four of Cups. Yeah, you are definitely ignoring that. You are not waiting on the situation, and you are not waiting on this person. I feel like if they were to message you, you'd flat out ignore it. Temperance card, in a healing phase right now. Healing from this situation, healing from the betrayal that you've experienced, growing from it as you're allowing it to end, doing the things you're supposed to be doing. Two of Wands, Hierophant card, Ace of Swords, Page of Pentacles, Ten of Pentacles. So you're really recentering yourself during this time in April, focusing on your abundance and what's important to you. So I feel like right now, based on, you know, your energy, with the Two of Wands to the Hierophant card, you're steering away from the direction of committing to people that aren't even putting up with commitment first. So it's like, I'm not going to commit to somebody unless they're truly committing to be first. Because this person wasn't committing here. This person was having their options and having their cake and eating it too. Ace of Swords, the moment that you found out that truth, you decided to say, well, guess what? We're not going to be friends. We're also not going to be lovers. I'm going to move myself into a position where I focus purely and solely on my abundance until the next one I'm supposed to meet comes my way. And I'm going to take my love elsewhere. Okay? Knight of Cups, Eight of Wands in reverse. So this appears to me that someone went behind your back when they shouldn't have, whether you were committed with this person or whether you guys were in a phase of the relationship where you guys decided to say, you know what, you and I are exclusive, we're talking to one another, etc. I feel like they betrayed that. You know? What did this person do that really betrayed Leo? Was this cheating here? Knight of Swords, Ace of Cups. Ooh. See, they're communicating with others. That's what happened here. You know, whoever you were connecting with, Leo, they were communicating with other people. It was behind your back. They were communicating and falling in love with other people while dealing with you. It's like you can't have multiple partners. You can't have your cake and eat it too. And that's what this person was really focusing on. They weren't focusing on building a happy and beautiful relationship with you. They were focusing on fulfilling their inner needs, their inner desires, their desires to have multiple connections. But honestly, you know, if this person has desires to have multiple connections, that means that they don't feel connected within themselves. Your person feels empty, Leo. Your person feels empty, so that's why they have to have multiple connections so that they can think that they're being fulfilled, but truly they're not even fulfilled within themselves. So honestly, you kind of dodged a bullet here because who you're connecting with is in a place where they need to heal themselves first, and they don't even know it. They don't even know it. So they form multiple bonds and different connections, and they form love with a bunch of other people, but they're doing it to fill a void in their heart. Three of Swords. You know? Whoever you're connecting with is doing all this to fill a void in their heart that isn't filled from themselves. So who you're dealing with is looking in the outside to fix the inside, and that's not going to work for them in the long term. You know? So I do feel like you were connecting with a person who, yes, granted, they're sad that they lost out. They're sad that they missed out on you. But they have backups. They have other people they're talking to. They have other connections they're forming and other bonds they're forming. And remember how I said they're going to pretend like they're dazed and confused and act like they're dazed and confused? They're going to still stay there, you know, because they're going to try to win you over by pretending like they don't know what happened just so that they can contact you and try to smooth talk you back into their life. Don't fall for the trap here. They know what they did. Their dazed and confusion doesn't need you to reach out. You don't need to reach out to this person during this time because they're playing on that. And as they continue to play on that, Leo, if you fall into their trap, they're going to try to win you back over and pretend like they cut off all the hose. They didn't cut off the hose. Whoever you're dealing with here is still communicating with multiple people, still forming romantic relationships with multiple people, once again to fill that void in their heart. To fill that void in their heart. And you're the strength. Remember, the strength card represents Leo. So you're strong enough to be on your own. You're strong enough to be a warrior. You're strong enough to get through this. And also, you recognize you're better off because you also know how to tame the beast. Meaning that you recognize that if something here isn't in your best interest, you're moving forward from it. Six of Swords. So I like the way you're moving right now. I like the way that you are establishing this isn't worth it for me. I'm not going to stick around to somebody who's going to tell me one thing but do the opposite, the absolute opposite right after. You know, someone here telling you and making promises to you and whispering sweet nothings to you that they want you and only you, but doing the absolute opposite, going out with other people, forming bonds with other people, getting intimate with other people without letting you know. You know, if this person was open and honest from the beginning that they weren't willing to be committal, then maybe you could have seen where this would go. Maybe you could have left earlier. Maybe you could have had different types of arrangements for how this connection would go. Maybe you would have been friends with this person. Who knows? There's a lot of maybes that come with this connection. But if you knew earlier, at least you could have done something about it before you caught feelings for them. But I just feel this energy of the moment you found out that they were doing shit behind your back, it was like instantly you cut it. Instantly you cut communication. Instantly you took your feelings and said these feelings are worthy and deserving of somebody else. They're not worthy and deserving of you. Chariot card and the Death card. You ended at that, you know, you ended that and you moved forward. Real freaking quick. So I do feel like whether this has already happened or in the month of April this is happening, you're cutting something quick and you're moving quick. And you're not allowing it to affect you. You're not allowing it to shut you down. You're not allowing it to bring you to the negative place or into, you know, a depressive place. You are cutting and dipping. And you're doing it with style. You're doing it with fashion. You're doing it with class. And I think you're ending it off in a way that makes you feel good. So the way that you're ending this connection here, Leo, 8 of Swords in reverse, you are going to take this person out of sight, out of mind, and restore back that balance into your life. You don't want to be connecting with types of people like this, so I feel like the moves you're going to make is, it's going to be quick and painless. You know, kind of like a guillotine, right? When you get your head chopped off in a guillotine, or a guillotine, I forget what it's called, but when you get your head chopped off, what is it? It's quick and painless. That's how this connection was for you. You said, I'm going to cut it quick and make it painless. So you dipped out. In regards to where energies are aligning between you and this person, Leo, let's take a look. Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs throughout April 2020. Where energies aligning between Leo and the person they're dealing with. Okay, we got here 10 of Cups. We got here the Devil card. We got here the 5 of Cups. Then we got here the Ace of Wands. There's always going to be some stages of finding out something that hurts. And that stage is going to go from here. So the 10 of Cups to the Devil card. When you first initially figure out that you and this person aren't going to have a future, I think there's going to be rage there. I think there's going to be a bit of anger there. And suddenly, it's going to turn into sadness and regret and disappointment for what has gone on. And then quickly, right after that, it's going to turn into the Ace of Wands for you. So everything that I said, it's going to be quick and painless for you. You're going to end up moving yourself out of the energy of being disappointed and upset and angry to where you say, fuck it, the biggest flex that I can do is live my best life. All right, Ace of Wands here. The biggest flex that you can show somebody is living your best life, creating your best life, and finding happiness within yourself and the life you're building around you. That is the biggest flex. That is the biggest and most ironic thing you can do to make this person pay, is show them that you are living your best life without them, and that is the direction you're moving towards. And I think that it's a beautiful direction because it's a direction that's helping you. All right, so I'm seeing that happening here, you know? 1, 2, 3, it gets cut off. You go through these little stages of emotions, and once you get throughout these stages of emotions, boom, we're moving forward. We're creating happiness. We're letting this go. As for the overall outcome between you and this person, Leo, let's take a look. Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs throughout April 2020. What is the overall outcome between Leo and the person they're dealing with, please? Okay, we got here 6 of Pentacles. We got here 6 of Wands. Then we got here 3 of Cups. Not only are you getting on the same page as this person, remember, the person you're dealing with, they are in a position where they're doing what they want whenever they want, with whomever they want. And basically by you getting on the same page with them is that you found out their game, you understand their game, and you're no longer going to play it. So that's how you got on the same page, which means you understood what this person was doing for you. So as for the outcome that's present, you see who you're dealing with for who they are. 6 of Wands here. You feel successful because you figured out this person's game and you're not allowing yourself to get played. And ultimately with the 3 of Cups, you're going to start enjoying yourself. The Three of Cups isn't symbolizing a reconciliation between you and this person. The Three of Cups is you recognizing, I'm proud that I figured out this game. I'm proud that I didn't end up deeper in it than I was. I'm happy that I've moved out of all these energies and I'm truly focusing on creating my best life. I'm proud that I'm now prioritizing my happiness. Ooh. And you should be prioritizing your happiness. So you're stepping into that vibe of, it's time for this to end, and it's time for me to reinvest. Seven of Pentacles. You got here the Death card, which talks about those endings, and the Seven of Pentacles that talks about investments. So you are taking yourself out of investing into things that are not bringing happiness into your life, and you're throwing yourself into what you would call good investments. And I think that this is making a really good move for you this month, okay? Because you saw a crappy situation manifest itself in front of you, and you decided to go in a better direction. You decided to make a choice that you were looking in a better direction. You decided to cut this out and bring in happiness into your life rather than being sad about the entire time. You know? So that's what I'm seeing here for you guys. Ultimately, you guys have a pretty good reading here. I know that there may be some Leos out here that are upset about this reading, or, you know, those of you, there might be some that this doesn't resonate to. But of course, if it resonates, it resonates. If it doesn't, you know, check out whoever you want. Not every reading can resonate for every Leo who's watching. But I feel like your person here, Leo, they know they messed up, but they're trying to play this game to drag you back in. You got to remember that dazed and confused energy. If this person's pretending like they don't know why you're upset, or they don't know why you're, you isolated yourself, it's bullshit. They know what they did, which was wrong. They know their wrongs. But the problem is will they admit their wrongs? And I don't see that type of energy with this person. I don't feel like they're the type of person to own up to when they're wrong. I feel like they're the type of person to just sit in their feelings and, you know, be upset about it and then get into their ego and be like, oh, let me brush that off. I can do whatever this is that I want. I can have whoever I want. It doesn't matter. This person kind of goes back and forth in a cycle between, already for one, they're empty. Because as I said earlier, they need people to fill the void in their heart. That's why they have multiple partners. And if they don't get that void filled, they jump into this ego to pretend like it doesn't hurt. You know, you're connecting with somebody that actually has to fix themselves. And I think that, you know, in regards to this being a karmic connection, you might show them that they need to fix themselves. By you isolating yourself and not allowing this behavior to go on, you might actually trigger something in them to take a look within. You might actually trigger this person to stop and recognize and see that they're broken and that they need fixing. And that they have to fix themselves. You know, this might have been one of those karmic connections where you were put in place in this person's life so that they could see what they needed fixed. And at the other end here, in regards to this karmic connection, this person could have showed you that your worth is the most important thing. And if somebody tries to defy your worth, or if somebody tries to defy you and not see the amazing person that you are, you're not going to stand for that. So this connection coming to an ending almost boosted your confidence, Leo, but it definitely made you pay attention to how worthy and amazing you are and how deserving of beautiful love and the true form of love you deserve. So this connection was like a mirror. It really reflected to you and made you realize how worthy you are of an amazing person who shows you love and treats you the way that you're supposed to be treated. So it works out in both ways, okay? But nonetheless though, Leo, thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope you guys enjoyed. Of course, if it resonates, let me know down in the comments down below, man. Take care, guys. Have an awesome, amazing, and fantastic rest of your April. And I will catch you guys for your April mid-monthlies, all right? Peace. Much love, guys.